Hello friends, here comes my next video, and this is again introduction to marketing management. Today I am trying to cover objective number 4, as you can see from here, the orientations of marketing. So the earlier I already created videos for objective number 1, 2 and 3. So this is my video for objective number 4. So moving further on my objective, as if you can see from here, which is the different marketing orientation. So, if you talk about the introduction of this orientation concept, you look at all the organizations throughout the world, each and every company would be focusing upon a certain orientation, be it a product orientation or a production orientation or a sales orientation or a marketing orientation or a societal marketing orientation. That actually depends upon the industry also at the same time. In FMCG industry, most of the time, you would observe that companies are focusing upon societal marketing philosophies. If you talk about manufacturing sector, most of the time they focus upon production philosophies. And the captain brands who are there in B2C segment, they usually focus upon marketing philosophies. Likewise, so these philosophies keep changing. If you look at the advanced marketing management concept, these philosophies they have rather evolved now. Now we focus upon social marketing philosophies, and we focus upon societal marketing philosophy, sustainable marketing philosophy, and digital marketing philosophy. However, nowadays, sustainable marketing philosophies is more prevailing. But this being the consumer marketing subject, and we are actually trying to cover the basics of marketing only. So out there, we would like to understand first of all about how these marketing philosophies evolved, and then we talk about the different time periods and different marketing philosophies. Here, the objective is we cover the five philosophies of marketing. The first one is the production, followed by product, sales, marketing, and societal marketing philosophy. So let me start with how it evolved actually. If you talk about in early times when the industrial revolution took place, at that point of time, mass marketing prevailed. So companies used to produce those products that were meant for mass marketing. So, standardization was very, very popular with cost effective and good quality products were there. So mass marketing of goods by mass production was well noted as a key factor of business profitability. Later emphasis changed to selling. And then through the customer need and research and competition, we focused on marketing philosophies. So how it evolved actually way back in 1930, if you talk at that point of time, production philosophy was very famous. And the features of this philosophy was mass production. And at that point of time, demand was really huge and demand used to exceed supply. So the philosophy was that supply would create its own demand, and the major emphasis was on product and distribution. So we used to produce standardized goods. There was no choice available at that point of time. And then with the passage of time, if you see 10 years down the line, the 1940 onwards, we focused upon product philosophy. Then we jumped to 1950 onwards, sales philosophy, and then 1960 onwards, we focused upon marketing philosophy. And till date, also, we are focusing upon marketing, societal marketing, and then followed by sustainable marketing. Digital marketing is more prevailing. In sales, the features were more or less similar, but in sales scenario, supply actually exceeded demand. However, at that point of time, also the mass production was prevailing, and the philosophy was to push the product. It was basically hard selling. So we used to run after customers, then try to push the product, and then production, distribution, and sales promotion was the major emphasis at that point of time. And then we focused upon marketing philosophy, and at that point of time, customization was prevailing, and philosophy was to focus upon needs, customers' based needs, and then produce products according to their needs. Emphasis shifted to marketing mix strategy. And then finally, if you talk about the consumer marketing, these five concepts prevailed. So we call it philosophy, you call it orientation, you call it concepts, is more or less one of the same thing. So we started with production concept, and that point standardization prevailed, followed by product concept, in which the focus was on world-class quality, irrespective of whatever the price is on the market. Then focus shifted on selling, and then we used to hard sell a lot. And then marketing prevailed, in which the focus was on return, refund, handling customer complaints and queries, and ultimately the bottom line was to maintain a relationship and create a good rapport and build a favorable image for you in the longer run. Ultimately you achieve customer loyalty at that point of time. And then societal marketing is another concept in which, so social health and the environment was main concern. So focusing upon the production concept, if you can see, highly affordable, highly accessible goods were produced. And the idea that consumer will favor for those products which are actually available for wider distribution and which are highly affordable. So the quality was also at that point of time decent because it was easily a high scaled product and standardization prevailed. So there was no much choices at that point of time. One of the oldest orientation that guides sellers. And then came production ke baad aaya. Then, this is still production concept, highly affordable and accessible goods. And then came product concept, you know. So demand, in case of production, the demand was more, supply was less, as I've already spoken about these things. So the focus was on productivity improvement, reduction in cost, and then came the product concept at that point of time. So the scholars from the product concept realized that there is a market, there are affluent class of people who have enough money, who want best specifications. So price was not the concern at that point of time. So that the idea that consumer will favor for those products that had best quality, world-class quality, best performance, technology, best features, and continuous product improvement. So the companies that focused upon product concept included Microsoft, Rolls-Royce, BMW, Mercedes, Apple, Banger Cement, So the price was not concerned. Even the better product at high price will not disturb the customer budget, provided you do your segmentation properly. Well, segmentation is the key in marketing, and it starts with segmentation. If you look at some examples of Banger Cement ad itself says that सस्ता नहीं सबसे अच्छा, and then the another ad for the Banger Cement, and that was the ad for Mercedes Benz, the high class quality products with best finish, with specification. That was actually the product concept. Then came selling concept, and the idea was to hard sell, push sales, and sales will get more sales. So the idea that consumer will not favor for those products which have not gone for large scale selling and promotion effort. You know, at that point of time, the focus was on hard selling. So building the relationship probably was not that much focused at that point of time when we were focusing on selling concept. So the idea was to sell, 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 and sell. So sales orientation was there. In my previous video, unit one, objective one, I have already spoken about the difference between sales and marketing. However, in this video, I'll explain you through a table in a much more detailed manner. But in sales, the starts with the production department, and then you produce, and then you sell a lot. And in sales philosophy, sales get sales, large scale selling, large scale promotion. That was the main thing. And there is an organization called Crossroads that could not survive well in the market because they were more upon focusing upon sales philosophy, and there was no relationship at all. And that could not succeed well in the market over a period of time. They lost their share because the need of the customers and the requirement of the customers were not at the forefront at that time. And then came the marketing philosophy. Out there, the main focus is on the need and efficiency and customer satisfaction value, and CRM is the key. So, it is the process of achieving the organizational goal by delivering customer value, satisfaction, achieving CRM. So more focus is on relationship. You need to provide return, refund if customer is giving you a complaint. So, in marketing philosophy, complaint is actually a gift for us. So we try to understand the problems. We work out on solutions. Very, very important concept. Marketing is prevailing today and it will prevail, forever. So the focus was on need, and then need-based solutions were designed, and then accordingly, the marketing and the promotion was created. If you talk about a few of the examples of marketing philosophies, Lava money back challenge. The Lava says that if you're not satisfied with our product, we will give you a 30 days money back challenge. You return it to us, and we will refund the amount on a pro rata basis as per the guidelines of the organization. But that is the kind of challenge they took. So Mahindra Trucks money back challenge came, and even Mahindra trucks taking started, having penalty onto them if they are not able to deliver on their commitments. And then e-commerce website, most of the time they talk about marketing philosophies. Bluestone is an organization that talks about marketing philosophy. I'll be showing you the, images of these examples for your better understanding of the concept that how marketing philosophy prevailed actually. So Airtel for unused data, they said that will be added every month for you guys. There is no wastage. Pay as per consumption, Tata Sky said. So, these all are the components of marketing philosophy. Amazon talks about returns and refunds, and Mintra talks about return. Mahindra Truck and Bus, Blazo, and Genuine Deal, 24 by 7 assurance, health free policy. Make My Trip talks about marketing philosophy. Go IBBO talks about marketing philosophy. So, the focus is on relationship much. So, this was the lava money back challenge that came earlier. Airtel, if you are left with the data, that balance would be carried forward to the next month's slab. And then Bluestone, as you can see from my arrow or from my mouse, 30-day money back challenge. Oh, not the challenge, 30-day money back, lifetime exchange, buyback policy, certified jewelry. Very good marketing strategies followed by marketing philosophy, easy returns. That's an example of Mahindra trucks. If they are not able to deliver their promises within 48 hours, then they'll take a penalty of rupees 1,000 per day basis. As you can see it from this cursor, quite visible. They gave the number of their customer support team, call connect system, call centers, and then very easy for them to sell in the longer run. So awesome rooms, great service, 24 by 7 hotline, make my trip, download this app, and then return refund possible, 16-minute resolution within 60 minutes, 1 hour, they'll give you the solution, and else free stay. Sugarlight says we'll give a 2x money back guarantee if you're not satisfied with this particular brand. Very good. तो अगर आपकी चीनी से बेहतर ना लगे तो दुगने पैसे वापस. And then Flipkart talks about, the 30 days return refund, fastest booking cancellation refund by Go IBGO. And this is again example of Go IBGO, as you can see from here. Uh, then came the Grofers marketing orientations, Reliance Digital, and Ambience and Go IBGO. Everywhere, as Grofers can see, 100% cashback. And this is again Grofers marketing philosophy, cashback with code based upon transaction value. Payment options are available. Lowest price is guaranteed. In case if you find there is a gap that the price offered by them, then they will give you the difference in the form of the refund. 100% items delivered, 150% value back, easy return, refunds, no question asked, doorstep delivery, doorstep quality check for instant return, sales promotional campaigning, a lot of things. Reliance Digital best price guarantee. They are actually talking about the customer value through their marketing philosophy concept. 30 days money back challenge by Zandu Pancharist. And then Go IBBO, great stays guaranteed, and uh, download their app, and then you're good to go. That is how, there is a huge lot of difference between when you talk about sales and marketing, because in sales, the emphasis on product. Here, the emphasis on needs. In sales, you produce first and then you decide to sell. Herein, you try to understand through research that what should be produced. And then accordingly, you make a production. And here, management is sales volume oriented, incentive oriented. In case of marketing, it is the image orientation is more or less available. In sales, it is very short term at time, but in marketing, it's a long term orientation. They think about tomorrow. They think about brand building. In sales, seller focus on their own incentives, their own targets. When marketing, then they are, need-based campaigns or designs. And then in sales, the emphasis on staying with existing technology. But in marketing, the emphasis on product development, innovation, market development, quality enhancements. You know, that is how that's how it's the differentiation between sales and marketing. And last but not the least, the societal marketing or humanistic marketing philosophy, in which the idea that consumer will favor for those products that improve the living standards of customer as well as society in the longer run. So it is actually a principle of enlightened marketing. This requires the redesigning of your products in case if your products are harmful for the interests of the social community. If it is not good for environment, then recheck and redesign your ingredients and content and redesign your business processes. So you need to take care of social and ethical consideration also at the same time while the development of marketing strategies. So it is actually three P based: people, planet, and profit. We call it triple bottom line most of the time. It includes company needs to earn profit, customer wants satisfaction, and society needs welfare. See, McDonald's changed their oil because at that point of time that was not giving good results. Khadi Gram Udyog sold recycled eco-friendly paper. An advertisement of Hammam says that it's very natural without any added artificial fragrance colors. So these are all example of societal marketing concepts, and society need welfare, customer want satisfaction, company want profit. So it's actually a mixed approach. So that's the same diagram for what I spoke earlier. That's very highly prevailing in the market in FMCG industry most of the time. And the plants are also nowadays actually are environment friendly practices they are adopting. So it's a management philosophy that takes into account the welfare of the society, welfare of the organization, welfare of the customers. It's a very broad concept, I should say. Tang, when came to the market, they said we have added minerals and we have added vitamins and we are very much environment friendly. The kind of packaging we have created that's very environment friendly. So, sugar light or sugar free most of the time talks about societal marketing philosophy. They said that the kind of ingredients we have used are very good for your health. And then red label natural care, Bimari Kam Kamyabi Zyada is again a societal marketing philosophy. Tata Sampan talks about societal marketing philosophy. Maggi multigrains noodles talks about societal marketing philosophy in which say that they have got wheat, ragi, corn, or jawar ke multi gun wala Tata Maggi. Uh, Not Tata Maggi, but rather Maggi. And then you talk about Kellogg's Heart to Heart Oats, and they also talks about societal marketing philosophy, and they are the products which are good for your health actually in the longer run. G Energy Smart Compact Fluorescent Light Bulb provide lighting, saves energy, and long life. Means societal marketing philosophy. Johnson and Johnson stress honesty, integrity, and putting people before profits. Again, societal marketing philosophy. So, likewise, I have given you examples of different philosophies that have prevailed in consumer marketing domain under the purview of Introduction to Marketing Management chapter. I tried covering production, product, sales, marketing, and societal marketing philosophy. All right. So with this, I like to end this video, and I thank you all for patiently listening to my this particular session. Now I'll produce the next video, which is going to be my objective number 5, that are the issues and challenges available in 21st century. So I'd like to thank you once again. All right.